Ever wondered why we're always trying to convince others or find ourselves persuaded by someone? What's the deal with persuasion and manipulation, and how do we tell the difference? In our daily discussions, are we just sharing ideas, or is there a subtle art of persuasion at play? And when does persuasion turn into manipulation, where personal gain takes the front seat, even at the expense of others? Persuasion is like convincing someone to believe or do something by how you talk or act. It's a part of our daily lives, trying to convince others while considering our own ideas and needs, as well as theirs. It's not always a bad thing. It's just how we interact with people. Even in regular conversations, when we try to stick to our point and show it makes sense, we're doing a kind of persuasion. As we explore the dynamics of influence further, let's uncover the 7 powerful persuasion techniques that subtly guide our decisions and interactions. Social proof power. Have you ever chosen a restaurant because it's packed with people? That's social proof, a potent influencer. We often follow the crowd, thinking if others are doing it, it must be right. Think of TV show laugh tracks or checking reviews before buying. It's all about trusting the choices of those who came before us. Scarcity Boost. Ever felt that rush to grab something when you hear it's in short supply? That's the scarcity technique at play, especially in the business world. Limited availability makes us want it more, whether it's a limited time offer, a small quantity, or a flash sale. Emphasizing scarcity amps up the demand for a product or service. Authority angle. Want to convince someone? Position yourself as the expert. People listen when someone authoritative recommends or endorses something. Be that go-to person and your sway factor goes through the roof. Give and take. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's reciprocity. Most of us feel a pull to return a favor when someone does something good for us. Create that feeling of owing a favor and you've just upped the chances of getting what you want. Consistency is key. Want to be persuasive? Be consistent. Keeping promises and staying true to your word makes others more likely to return the favor. It's the reliability card, and it's a persuasive powerhouse when you need cooperation. Step-by-step ask. When asking for a favor, start small. It's the foot in the door technique. Once someone commits to a small request, they're more likely to say yes to a bigger one. It's all about building momentum. Big ask, small transition. Ever seen those big discounts that get smaller? That's the door in the face technique. Start with a hefty request, then slide into a smaller one. The mind compares, making the smaller ask seem much more doable after the initial biggie. On the other hand, manipulation doesn't care if the other person benefits. It's all about personal gain, using any means necessary. This often includes tricks and lies that can lead to mental or physical harm. Persuasion usually aims for good things. For example, when recommending a product, the goal is to help the buyer make the right choice. But in manipulation, only the end result matters without thinking about how we get there or if it's good for others. In persuasion, we use clear and logical arguments. In manipulation, the truth is twisted to serve selfish goals. So when you're trying to convince or being convinced, always ask, who is saying this? Why? What do they want? Is the reasoning logical and clear? What do I gain and what do they gain? This helps figure out if something's not right. In conclusion, understanding the dynamics of persuasion versus manipulation empowers us to navigate the subtle art of influence in our daily lives. Whether it's the scarcity boost, social proof power, or the give and take of reciprocity, recognizing these techniques enhances our ability to make informed decisions. Remember, persuasion isn't inherently negative. It's a tool we use daily to connect and communicate effectively. However, staying vigilant against manipulation ensures that personal gain doesn't overshadow ethical considerations. Ultimately, the goal is not just to be aware of these techniques, but to employ them responsibly. It's about creating a world where we engage with one another intelligently, fostering positive connections. If you found this exploration into the world of influence intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How have you encountered these techniques in your life? Your feedback is invaluable as we continue to explore the intricacies of persuasion.